Coming up in our program today, we meet the author of a new book, The Year of the Shanghai Shark. And we meet a real-life geisha, now calling New Zealand home. Hello everyone, welcome to Asia Down Under. Traditionally, flying an aeroplane was considered a very masculine career, but it seems times are changing. Milda met some young females who are hoping to dominate the aviation industry.
She's young and she's got a license to fly.
I got my private license right now on April 2nd. 6 months I've been learning how to fly the plane, how to go back there and do maneuvers. My future plans were for neurosurgery, but my brother got into aviation. He was in the same school. He just went right now in February with commercial pilot license. And while going, he just inspired me towards this field to have a second thought about my career. And I preferred aviation rather than medicals.
18-year-old Perna is not the only female who's been studying aviation at Flight Training Manawatu. There are 5 others, including Amy Jogi, who already has a bachelor degree in commerce from India. But she's now taking a different direction.
I always had a respect towards this particular profession, so that brought me here. I am keen on doing what I'm doing right now. I will definitely go forward to get a job in this industry, in aviation.
Aviation schools around New Zealand have been seeing an increase in young Asian females coming to learn to become pilots.
The aviation boom is happening, and it's just a stable flow of students at present. We've done around about 50 students within the last 2.5 years. That's 50 in total, including the males. We've had 12 females go through the school.
The students are all taught basic navigation stuff as well, being able to read a map, and a lot of the stuff is also involving radio communications, like basic handling of the aircraft, and then most of the time is also emergency procedures.
Another school, Wings Flight Training Academy, which was formed 20 months ago by Manawatu District Aero Club, currently has 13 female students, 12 from India and 1 from Singapore.
As you know, the Indian economy is one of the fastest growing economy, and the aviation market is really booming. And the girls these days, you know, they are in the military, they are in flying, and they are in all walks of life. We have already trained 6 Indian students, Indian girls, who have gone back to India, and 2 of them are actually flying for the airline right now. So it is not the typical old-time Asian girls anymore. You know, they are modern, they are outgoing, and they are quite smart these days.
I think it's excellent. Times are changing. Parents are beginning to recognize that there are no professions which are exclusively the domain of men, especially the Asian girls where the families tend to be more conservative. I'm very pleased to see that more and more girls are coming into aviation.
Are you flying now? Yes.
Perna took me flying up to 3,000 feet above the ground. I was nervous for a while, but it was just wonderful.
Yes, it is life-threatening, but then you have the courage to get into the field. Once you step in, you don't step out.
In my experience, I've seen that girls tend to perform sometimes even better than the men because they're conscious of the fact that they are fewer in number and coming into a new area.
I'll take my commercial pilot license over here and go back to India to find a job.
It really depends on how serious somebody is. The more serious they are, the better they can perform in the cockpit as well as in the classroom. And my experience so far has been that the girls, they perform better than boys in flying.
With a growing proportion of female pilots in the world, it seems breaking into aviation is no longer a difficult choice for Asian females.